I know the recent market volatility has been challenging for a lot of people, so I wanted to share a quick strategy to help take advantage of what's going on. And it's what I call a tactical Roth conversion strategy. And a quick disclaimer, this is for educational purposes only, not personalized tax or investment advice. Definitely consult with a tax professional or investment professional to make sure it makes sense for you. But first, what is a Roth conversion and what are the benefits? Essentially, you're paying taxes now to convert money to a Roth status. Whatever's inside the Roth account will then grow tax-free. There are some minimal rules. You have to have it in there for at least 5 years before you can do that. But you may already have a Roth opened in which the 5-year clock has already started ticking as long as you have that Roth IRA open already. But these are all long-term strategies, so anything within the next 5 years is not going to be a huge issue. Another benefit is no required minimum distributions on Roth IRAs. So as it is now, 401ks and traditional IRAs require you to start drawing money at age 73. Whereas whatever you put into the Roth IRA, you do not have that requirement. So those assets can continue to grow tax-free during retirement. Another benefit is tax diversification. So most of your income sources in retirement will be taxable. So Social Security is mostly taxable, pensions are taxable, traditional IRAs are taxable, as well as 401ks. So if you have money in a Roth IRA bucket, that'll be tax-free income for you in retirement. What is the tactical conversion? So a tactical conversion is we're taking advantage of the recent market volatility, taking advantage of these pullbacks. So I know the NASDAQ is down over 10%. Tesla was down more than 50% from its highs earlier in the week. Nvidia is down over 20%. So you can take advantage of this market volatility by doing conversions, selective Roth conversions on some of these assets. So basically you're converting more shares at a lower price. Pay the taxes now on those shares. And you can be selective with it. So you can kind of go through things like large cap growth funds have been hit pretty hard. All the Mag 7 stocks, Apple, Nvidia, Tesla, Amazon, all down. You can also choose individual stocks. So things that you think have potential to recover and grow in the long term. These are things you might want to target. I'm talking mostly in regards to brokerage-based traditional IRAs and brokerage Roth IRAs. Also, if you have money with a financial advisor, financial advisors can typically do this on their platforms very easily. I know we can do it. Sometimes they're done the same day, usually within 1 to 2 business days at the latest. But they made it very easy to do this. If you have a Roth 401k, you can check with the record keeper. More and more Roth 401ks are allowing for in-plan conversions while you're still working. So call the number on your statement, see if that's something that they allow you to do. But again, I'm talking more strategies to do with your financial advisor or within your personal brokerage accounts. The other thing is withholding taxes from the conversion. Do you do it or not? So for example, you want to convert $10,000 from your traditional IRA to your Roth IRA. If you withhold 20% for taxes, you're only going to have $8,000 go into that Roth IRA. Whereas if you withhold no taxes, you'll have all $10,000 go into the Roth IRA, start growing tax-free. Then next year at tax time, you'll just pay the tax out of your savings. So keep in mind, this is a taxable event, so you want to make sure you have the taxes to pay this next year. And then a big thing that people don't realize, there are a lot of misconceptions around this. People think they earn too much money, they're not eligible. So there's no income limit on conversions, there's no age requirement on conversions, there are no penalties, and there's no limit on the number of conversions you do. So maybe do a small conversion now. If the market's down more in the summer, maybe do another conversion. Another popular strategy is wait till year end, talk to your tax advisor, see where you fall in the tax brackets. Maybe there's room in the 12% or 22 or 24% tax bracket where you kind of fill that bracket and take advantage of that. Do that each year and slowly convert these assets over time, and you're going to make a big difference for retirement. Another reason to do it in 2025 is I think the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act of 2017 is set to sunset after this year. So most tax brackets are looking to have an increase next year, and there are some changes to some of the different exemptions and deductions. So Now, this could be a good year to take advantage of these Roth conversions and current tax brackets, but we don't know what future tax rates are going to be. So, it's still a guess. I personally think we're going to have higher tax rates in the future. The way the deficit is growing, the way we have government spending right now, I do think that we will have higher tax rates. So another reason to take advantage. But in the end, we really do not know what future tax rates are going to be. So it's hard to get a clean answer. This is not a black and white issue where we can just tell you exactly, this makes sense or this doesn't make sense. You have to make a lot of assumptions around where you see future tax rates landing. Some important considerations first. Whatever you do, if you do a conversion now, this does become a taxable event for this year, and you will have a tax liability for next year. The other is timing. Markets are down now, but let's say you do a conversion now, and then they drop 20% more. You're going to wish that you had waited and converted more, after that final correction. So you never know. There used to be a loophole where you could do a Roth recharacterization. So you kind of change your mind, say, no, I didn't want to do that. Let's recharacterize back to the traditional IRA. The IRS closed that loophole, so it's no longer an option. Another thing, like I mentioned, you want to consider maybe paying from savings. If you have excess savings, that could be a good way to put more money to work and maximize this Roth potential. As I've mentioned, talk to a financial or tax professional, and this is not personalized tax or legal or investment advice. If you thought it was helpful, definitely like this video. Reach out to me. I'm happy to set up some time. We talk about your personal situation. Maybe we kind of go through some different investments and potential targets for this. Look at what's down the most, what has more upside growth potential, see what's going to make sense for you. So appreciate you watching. Thank you.